10 February 2023, and today we've got an update on the latest events in Zimbabwe, the Zimbabwe 2023 elections. And in my view, Zimbabwe is entering a very dangerous period because ZANU-PF and the Zimbabwe Republic Police, they've started blocking Nelson Chamisa's CCC from holding their rallies. And as it is right now, this looks like a small thing, but it's going to become very, very big. It's going to become the beginning of a lot of problems with the elections. And the players in this election must be very careful with the direction things are taking. So I want to update you on the 4 rallies that Chamisa was supposed to hold that were banned by the Zimbabwe Republic Police. So there was a rally which I talked about this week, the First Star Rally, which was supposed to be held at Roa Business Center in Mutare South. That was blocked because apparently there was another event. So let's read the notice from the police here. Your covering notice is not compliant with the law. The intended venue is and also lined up for sporting activities by a local football club who usually use the same facility. Some property owners are against the holding of the rally at their doorsteps. And remember, this is an election year. So the Zimbabwe Republic Police are totally out of order with what they're doing with blocking the rallies. And this must be made clear that if this continues, then this election will not look free and fair. So if Chamisa continues to be unable to campaign internationally, the election will no longer be acceptable. And guys in ZANU-PF would do strategy. They should let the guys in leadership know that this is not acceptable. They should let the guy campaign, and that is for the good of everybody. So this was the rally that was supposed to be held on the 11th of February. Then there was another rally that was supposed to be held on the 12th of February at Chafuche Depend Business Center. And the reason given here for denying Chamisa from holding this rally is that it was earlier booked for activities on the same date and period of time. So these are open pieces of land which have been said they were booked for other activities. And holding a function as notified is therefore not advisable, as the two events cannot take place at the same place and time. I don't know if this is a genuine letter because there's a spelling mistake or not there. I don't know whether this is genuine or these are forged letters. I'll be worried if these are forged letters. I really don't believe that ZANU-PF can make these mistakes, which are going to be so bad for their campaign. Then another rally, which was supposed to be held at Chivu district, was banned. And this was supposed to be held on the 9th, right? Then your application was not approved. Be advised that your notification lacks some information as a requirement according to the Maintenance Order and Peace Act, that's MOPA. So this was supposed to be held from 10 to 1600. Then if you go to the last one, this was supposed to be held in Marondera at Chiwanza Marara Township, Ward 17. And this was supposed to be held on the 12th of February. So they were holding quite a number of rallies, and this was denied. We acknowledge the receipt of your notification with the above subject, dated 4 February 2023. Your notification is invalid as it does not fully comply with the requirements of MOPA. So all these are being denied because either there's someone else who's supposed to hold an activity there, or they do not comply with the MOPA. And in my view, Zimbabwe is entering a dangerous period, as I said, where if Chamisa fails to campaign as we enter the election period, a lot is going to happen. Not only locally, I see international intervention here. I do not think that this will be allowed to just happen. That an election, a big election like the Zimbabwe 2023 election, can go forward with one of the candidates not being able to campaign. And this is bad for ZANU-PF to have this happen. They should not give Chamisa so much leverage, because what they're doing here is to give Chamisa leverage. If I was Chamisa, I wouldn't even campaign in those areas. I would just let people know that I've been banned by ZANU-PF from campaigning, and people will punish a bully. That's what happens. You're gonna get punished by the people, and eventually, as the moment Chamisa is allowed to hold a rally, it will become an explosive event. That is why I think the strategy of ZANU-PF and the state security agencies, they need to be a bit more smarter than this. I hope these are forged documents, because there is no way that ZANU-PF can allow themselves to be tarnished like this. And you can see that Chamisa is doing the campaigning. He's on the ground. ZANU-PF, where are they holding the rallies? Are they being allowed? Are they being blocked? This is very important. And going into an election like this, we need some sort of sanity to prevail. And at the moment, it's not prevailing. We are starting to see the old games from the past. And those are not good games. These are very, very bad games to play. This election is going to be very, very different. It's going to bring about things that you've never seen before. And if people are not careful, certain things are going to backfire on them. And this is my point and my view on these bans. Thank you very much. I'll be back tomorrow. I've got a big, long video to do. I'll let you know tomorrow what we'll be talking about.